healthcare workers were burnt out from longer work days. They were burnt out from seeing an overload of patients as well.
Please share your insights on how healthcare professionals can balance emotional connection with patients while protecting themselves and employees.
Well, that's a deep one. Mental health is important to protect yourself, so that way you don't get too involved with the patient on a personal level, and know that it is your job and that service that you're providing is care. You have to still know that the reality of healthcare, you can still see things that can be very damaging or injuries that are kind of crucial, but take care of your own mental health so that way you can take care of yourself. You're very welcome.
Challenges persist. Staffing shortages from increased demands, aging and retirement, and a backlogged pipeline for new nurses.
Never really see us, baby. They just judge us and label us and shove us out of the way.
45% of physicians report at least one symptom of burnout.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Dr. Etienne Walker.
Please describe a time in your life where you regretted making a choice.
I would have to say there was a time when I was super busy with work as a school administrator, and I made a choice to put off a very important surgery that I needed, which impacted my physical health.
Regret is just your brain trying to make sense of the past.
Regrets. No, don't have time to regret. We move on.
So I would tell people that are making choices about taking care of themselves so they could be there for others, to make sure that you don't feel bad about doing that.
So we're going to keep watching this dynamic. Republicans who can't actually bear what Trump is doing to their own states and to their own constituents.
What are your thoughts about significant women? Women are essential to society because they partake in many roles. For example, educators. They educate and inspire and shape future generations, fostering knowledge and growth.
Women are the most important aspect of a successful family unit. On average, children spend over 70% of their time with their mothers. 80% of primary school teachers are women. 90% of nurses are women.
So honored to have all the female nominees in every category stand with me in this room tonight. The actors, Meryl, if you do it, everybody else will, come on. The filmmakers, the producers, the directors, the writers, the cinematographer, the composers, the songwriters.
Imagine having to catch the bus to get groceries and you live in a city where you have 100 so-called families.
I am completely and utterly fine. I'm fine. I am fine. I'm fine. I'm always fine. Don't you know that?
She's fine. She's always fine.
Something so out of the ordinary. How are you lately?
Why? Because if I don't, that means that all the damage I got isn't good damage. It's just damage. I have gotten nothing out of it, and all those years I was miserable was for nothing. I could have been happy this whole time and written books about girl detectives and been sure.
Hello, I'm Fernando, and I'm here with Mr. Salgado, one of the Spanish teachers here at Lakeview Centennial High School. He's considered whether a person can truly belong to two cultures at once, or if they are always divided between them.
I believe that they belong to two cultures, or have two different cultures at the same time. Personally, I believe that I belong to two different cultures and countries, and I'm very happy to celebrate both of them.
Is inherent, and it's an immutable force within the self. Even if a person were completely isolated from everyone else, the culture that they've grown up with and has taken root in them will always be there.
I clearly remember my first Thanksgiving, when my friend's dad bought me a box of baklava, the closest thing he could find to an Iranian pastry in Florida. So the familiar taste would make me feel at home. and less homesick. I keep thinking about my mom's geraniums and what she told me. When you move a plant from one place to another, its roots may get damaged. The soil changes. It needs time to get used to its new atmosphere before the roots grow strong.